Today, we're tackling Google's most searched questions about mermaids. When was the first mermaid seen? Mermaid-like figures can be traced back to ancient civilizations, with some of the earliest depictions found in Assyria around 1000 BC. Legends tell of sea gods and goddesses who were part mermaid, part human, ruling the oceans with their mystical powers. What is the origin of mermaids? The concept of mermaids is as vast and varied as the oceans themselves, originating independently across many cultures. From the ancient Greeks who told tales of seductive sirens, to African folklore with its water spirits, mermaids have been imagined in countless forms, each reflecting the culture's relationship with the mysterious sea. Who was the first mermaid? One of the earliest known mermaids is Atar goddess, a Syrian goddess who transformed into a mermaid out of shame and grief after accidentally causing her human lover's death. Depicted with the tail of a fish and the upper body of a human, she embodies the dual nature of nurturing yet elusive, much like the ocean itself. What do mermaids symbolize? Across different cultures, mermaids have been imbued with complex symbolism. They often represent femininity and allure, embodying the grace and mystery of the ocean. Yet, they also signal danger and the unknown. Sirens calling sailors to their doom, encapsulating the treacherous, unpredictable nature of the sea itself. What is the myth of the mermaids? Mermaid myths are as varied as the seas. From the ancient Greek sirens, who lured sailors to their deaths with their haunting songs, to the kind-hearted Selkies of Celtic lore, who transform from seals into beautiful women, these stories often explore themes of freedom, captivity, and transformation. One notable tale is that of The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, a story of unrequited love and sacrifice that reveals the depths of the mermaid's endurance and emotional depth. What are the three types of mermaids? First, we have the classic sea witches, often depicted with deeper, darker powers and a connection to the ocean's mystical energies. Then there are sirens, originally bird women of Greek mythology, who later morphed into mermaid figures known for their irresistible songs. Lastly, we encounter water nymphs or naiads, benevolent spirits tied to specific freshwater locales, distinct in their lack of the oceanic domain that typical mermaids possess. What is the difference between mermaids and sirens? This is where things get a bit tangled in the net. Mermaids and sirens often get lumped together, thanks to their shared traits in modern portrayals. Originally, sirens were bird-like creatures from Greek mythology known for their deadly songs, while mermaids had fishtails and were generally less malevolent. Over time, the two myths merged in popular culture, blurring the lines between them. Why are mermaids called sirens? The conflation likely stems from the translation and adaptation of stories over the centuries. As mermaid tales sailed through different cultures, their characteristics began to merge with those of the siren, especially in Renaissance literature and art, leading to a modern mix-up where the terms are used interchangeably, although inaccurately so by classical standards. What do mermaids eat? Mermaids, inhabitants of the ocean's mystical depths, are often imagined feasting on a diet rich in marine offerings. Picture them gracefully dining on schools of shimmering fish, supplemented by a variety of sea plants, and occasionally indulging in the fruits that the tides bring in from the world above. Where do mermaids sleep? The ocean holds many secrets, and among them are the resting places of the mermaids. Deep beneath the waves, in the tranquil silence of underwater caverns, or the hollows of ancient shipwrecks, mermaids find their repose, swaying gently with the currents in what we might see as a watery embrace of dreams. Do mermaids need to come up for air? Mermaids, with their mystical nature, are often portrayed as creatures of both sea and air. In many tales, they possess the ability to breathe underwater, much like the fish they live amongst, freeing them from the human necessity to surface for air. How are mermaids supposed to give birth? Mermaid reproduction remains shrouded in mystery, a guarded secret of the deep. Folklore suggests various enchanting possibilities, from laying eggs in hidden oceanic gardens to magical rituals that celebrate new life in their underwater realms, mirroring the boundless creativity and wonder of the seas themselves. As we surface from the depths of our exploration into the enchanting world of mermaids and Google searches, what are your mermaid questions? Share them below and we will cover them in a future video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mythical explorations into the unknown.